What got you into trucking?
Divorce. Like many other people, I'm pretty sure. I mean, as tragic as that may sound, there was a great outcome for it. I could be somebody's great motivational speaker. You're going to put me on this platform, I'll sit right here and be a great motivational speaker.
So hold on here. You said divorce. Did she keep the house and you got the truck and the company, or what?
Even better than that. Okay, we didn't have anything. We had nothing to fight over. I literally was homeless, penniless, and jobless, all 3 in a row. Second after that divorce, boom, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing. Zero, zip, nada. I'm picturing myself like these homeless people on the sides of these roads, great cardboard sign,
Yeah. So then what did
What
you...
got me into it?
What did you do? You just...
4-year degree in accounting, couldn't find a job for 7 years prior to this. 7 years of looking around, nationwide, planetary-wide, looking for a job, anything to do with numbers, couldn't find it. As I was working the temporary circuits, and after working the temps for 7 years, you end up shooting yourself in the foot. You don't even know it.
So prior to the divorce, you were an accountant?
Yep.
And then after the divorce?
Trucking. Got into trucking. If you're homeless, what do? You're not going to, it took me a couple of years to get my head back on straight. I'd worked a couple of part-time jobs, seasonal, one of them. Realized, okay, I got to do something. My biggest fear about getting into the trucking industry was the fact that I'd have to fix them. As a kid, in my teens, 20s, whatever, you see these guys along the freeways, they're bent over with their hoods open trying to, I'm assuming, they, you go by them in such a hurry, they're trying to fix something. Their truck broke down. Well, as mechanically inclined as I am, I know nothing about a diesel truck, okay?
I made a comment about accounting, so in case you hear one of these over here, I hate accounting.
Numbers.
So I apologize, Jeff, if you're a number counter. I did talk smack about it. Accounting to me is boring. Yeah. So you're just sitting around one day, you decide, hey, I want to count numbers and beans and all this, and I want to be a trucking. Because I have the conversation with people each week. Hey, just because you go out and spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, they think that they're a truck driver. And everybody that gets a CDL, they think that, oh, I'm a professional.
Right.
And you're not.
Nope.
Just because you have that, it takes a lot of stuff getting up to that point of being a professional.
Correct.
I think you have all the ingredients for that. So you're just sitting around one day and you're tired of your job. I mean, that's a drastic jump from, and
that's a huge jump.
Accounting people, no offense out there, they're usually kind of socially awkward.
Thank you.
They don't talk. I think you were in accounting. See?
Yeah. Like, I'm not socially
I said
awkward.
most. That's why I threw that disclaimer out there. I apologize, America, if you are in accounting.
I don't even know what to say.
But usually they are. They're dealing, like their mind goes on such a high frequency with numbers. That's why it's like, oh, boring. I could read a tape measure and balance my checkbook. Yep. Right. That was about the extent of it. So what made you want to do that? Just so the people get a visualization of.
It was either, when you're faced with drastic choices because of a divorce, where I was living needed to change. I won't go into very drastic details. I'll just say divorces don't happen typically in the house that you were married in. We lost that to a foreclosure. So you take that out of the equation. Where do you find your family, your wife, your 2 kids? Where do you get divorced from at that point? Well, that's where I ended up. And I couldn't be there for it. I couldn't be there. I treated it like a college dormitory.
Been through the foreclosure. My dad's been through a divorce 3 times, had everything took from him. So I get it.
So, you're faced with a tough decision. Either you're going to stand out there on the sidewalk with a cardboard sign, or you're going to seek shelter.
And you sought shelter.
I sought shelter. Yes.
Thank you for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more clips like that, please click here.
Or if you'd like to check out a full episode, click here.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on
YouTube.